to another episode of No Holds Barred Podcast. David Joseph, Marcus Pierre here. We're breaking down the biggest party of the summer. That's right, SummerSlam is this Sunday, August 24th, 7 p.m. Eastern, only on the WWE Network. And we would like to start this part 2 segment off by breaking down the United States Championship match. That's right, the good guy, not the good guy, my bad. Not the bad guy. The guy is now down to the mid-card,
right.
fighting Rusev.
Rightfully
I know
so.
there's some mixed feelings about this on the internet, but I don't think he's in a bad place right now. And I'm going to let you start this prediction off. Who you got?
No problem. Honestly, with this match going forward, all signs, honestly, I think Rusev right now is driving on all cylinders. I'm going to give Rusev this. I think he's going to retain. Because Roman Reigns is getting too much on Rusev right now with the whole in-ring cake wedding segment, with Lana getting her face shoved in the cake, and him spearing Rusev, and him having the win last night over Rusev. I think Rusev is definitely going to retain. Roman Reigns, no matter what he does right now, I mean, he'll definitely have the U.S. Championship in a timely manner at some time this year, but Rusev right now, he's just too entertaining to take the belt off of him. I think he's just fine as the champion. Keep it on him.
I'm gonna agree with that. I don't see why you need to take the belt off Rusev. He's revived his momentum. He's got his groove back, and also, I think this is just a small detour for Roman Reigns. I think ultimately he lost to Balor. He got pinned in the Shield triple threat. Third time's a charm. He's going to get pinned cleanly or lose cleanly to Rusev.
That's right.
And I think this ultimately does set the trigger for that heel turn that everybody was asking for.
You think it's going to be on Rusev?
I think, not on Rusev, but I think he loses, and eventually whoever his next feud is, he just snaps. He's tired of losing bid matches. He's tired of being the good guy. He's tired of just trying to take a loss and not be a sore loser. I think eventually he'll get frustrated for so many clean losses, and then we see a shift in Roman Reigns' character.
Roman Reigns is definitely needed to be a heel.
Yeah.
I mean, even though he is getting support from the fans right now in the arena, he's definitely getting a babyface reaction at the moment against Rusev because he's so great as a heel. But, I mean, because Rusev's a heel, but as a heel, Roman Reigns can definitely prosper. But, absolutely, man. Definitely.
Next match on the card, the face that runs the place versus, to me, the best in-ring wrestler in the world right now, the phenomenal AJ Styles. This is part 2 of their feud. The first time AJ Styles won with interference, but this is a new dimension to their feud because the club's on Raw. AJ Styles is by himself, so nobody's there to help. I'm going to say AJ Styles wins this clean. I think he should and will win this clean. I think WWE sees that they struck gold by signing this man in the first place. I'm pretty sure Vince wished he signed him before. He is clicking on all cylinders. I was skeptical of him as a bad guy, but he's doing well at it. Him and Cena are going to tear down the house. And I would not be surprised if this match ends with Cena extending the handshake and having AJ pretend to shake his hand and then a low blow right after just to draw some extra heat. But nonetheless, I think it's going to be a classic. I think AJ Styles wins clean.
I agree with that. I think he's going to win clean too. He definitely needs the win. And I think after this win, AJ Styles needs to go straight to the world title picture on SmackDown, honestly, because right now they do have a good crop of talent. And whoever wins the WWE Championship or whoever walks out of that match, AJ Styles will definitely have a good feud with whoever that person will be. So, and also with John Cena, honestly, I feel like right now he's going to be drifting towards part-time territory because it is known that John Cena is gonna do more films and TV shows. He
kind of already
radio work and the whole deal. So. I think, honestly, John Cena needs to strictly put over the guys in the locker room right now. That is his role right now. He is a veteran. He's been in the business for a good 12-plus years right now. He's been on top for some time. He doesn't need the win. AJ Styles all the way, and that would be phenomenal.
Pun intended. And one of the selling points, I think, well, it is the selling point of this pay-per-view, despite it not being a world title match. 15 years in the making. The Beast, Brock Lesnar versus the Viper, Randy Orton. First time ever, especially since they've been superstars and future Hall of Famers. Marcus, I'm going to let you start this one off.
No problem. I'm going to be honest, before I actually get into the actual prediction, I feel like the build for this has definitely been lackluster. It's been a little bit weak. It's been a little bit off, because just the whole invasion angle on both shows, it is way too soon for that to happen. The draft was just not too long ago, and it's too soon, and it's a little bit too predictable at that. And also just, with Heath Slater being the final build for Brock Lesnar as a selling point, I didn't like it at all. They should have did that maybe like the first week or so, But all in all, I say Randy Orton's going to win and go over in this match because Lesnar can definitely afford to take the loss at Randy because it's believable and Randy Orton's a box office draw. And just, I want to put my 2 cents in here. I think what would have been a better build for last night's episode of Raw was to have Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman go to the zoo in Corpus Christi, Texas. And then they go into the snake pit because, Randy Orton's a Viper. But Paul Heyman refuses to go in the snake pit. There's a lot of zookeepers telling Brock Lesnar, listen, you can't go in there. Those snakes are dangerous. And Brock Lesnar looks at them and says, I fear no snakes. I don't fear a Viper. Goes in there and all the snakes, I don't know, you could always train the snakes to just slither away from him in a sense. Maybe he grabs the snake, look at the snake, throws it down, looks in the camera and says, I'm in Viperville. Let's go, and kind of just sell that. But also, one more thing. I would actually advertise that Jake the Snake, pun intended, Jake the Snake Roberts would show up on Raw just to make an appearance, but he's laid out backstage and you see a Suplex City t-shirt on his chest to signify that Brock Lesnar laid him out because he's not afraid of snakes or vipers in a sense. That would have been a better build. That would have sold me on the match.
The creative juices are flowing in you. They are flowing all over.
Anybody in Connecticut, I'm willing to do work for you guys, just to let you know.
Listen up. But here's the reality. I'm kind of torn with this. I've been torn for weeks. There's so much going on with Brock Lesnar in and out the WWE, and I will agree this build could have been guys with such big stars. Going back and forth, Brock Lesnar hasn't lost in 3 years.
Yeah.
So that's clear that the WWE is committed to booking him consistently as this unstoppable monster. But on the other hand, Randy Orton is rejuvenated. He has brand new energy. He has brand new momentum, brand new swagger. He's showing on the microphone. And combined with the fact that Lesnar was tested positive for some type of substance for the UFC,
unfortunately.
Granted, he's not being punished by WWE, and it is believable for him to beat Lesnar. I think he takes this win in a knockdown, drag-out brawl.
Wow.
But no guy looks weak. Both guys are going to come out looking strong.
Absolutely. I mean, regardless, this match is just not going to disappoint.
No, not at all. Both guys are going to look strong. I think it's going to come down to the wire. Give them a solid 20 minutes plus. And I see Randy Orton. I see it taking multiple RKOs, though.
Oh, yeah.
I know they've been saying one RKO will take you to Viper Belt. It's going to take a lot of RKOs.
Because it is Brock Lesnar at the end of the day, So, yeah. And I expect maybe
to get attacked by Cowboy Bob Orton. I don't care if you think Brock Lesnar is going to win. Throw that in the comment section on YouTube. Throw it on Facebook. And don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube at No Holds Barred Podcast. Like our page on Facebook at No Holds Barred Podcast. And subscribe to us on iTunes. And remember, we'll hold your attention. Stay tuned for part 3. These predictions are getting juicier.